Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. Today I am returning to an item that I actually tried on my Matty McHattie channel. I'll probably put a link to it in the cards or something. This is the all-day breakfast from Hunger Breaks. It's supposed to be an all-day breakfast in a can. Yeah, I tried this a few years ago on the Matty McHattie channel. God, that was a while ago now. That was like 4 or 5 years ago now, I think. That was back. That was 2 flats ago. That was when I lived in a sadly cockroach-infested flat in Ibrox. Yeah, I'd hated that flat. Absolutely hated it. And I remember not particularly liking this very much. But I figured I would give it a try and review it in the new SnackTube style, since it has been a wee while since I've tried it. Because that was the last time I had it. It was all those years ago. Except from... No, I never actually ate it. But one time we did a thing in work where whoever lost a thing had to eat one of these. And they also had to eat some tinned... was it mackerel or sardines or something? I can't remember, but it was a gross day. And I didn't lose, thankfully, because I don't lose. I'm a winner, damn it. Anyway, so yeah, figured I would give this a try for you guys, and we'll see if my opinions have changed on it at all, and see what we think. But yeah, the video, I think it was called 5-minute fry up, I think it was called. So I'll put the link in the cards or whatever if you want to go and check out that video and compare it to how this one goes. I haven't watched it in preparation for this, so I don't know exactly what I said in that one. It was a while ago. So yeah, this is an all-day breakfast from Hunger Breaks. It's for an all-day tasty filler with baked beans, sausages, mushrooms, pork and egg nuggets, and mini bacon burgers. Which all sounds something. I don't want to say it sounds nice, but it sounds bad. But you never know with these things. Sometimes this cheap stuff is actually alright. I think I paid about £1 for this tin. It might have been a little bit more. I can't remember, but I got it in my local supermarket. Most places do it. You tend to get it in the cheaper supermarkets, the freezer shops. You get them in farm foods for sure. I think I got this one out of Iceland. So let's see what's actually in this bad boy then. I'm a bit scared of what the ingredients actually are. So it's 29% beans, which is made from... Oh, no, this is just breaking down what the percentages are. Okay, so it's beans, 29%, tomatoes, 23%, pork sausages, 14%, water, mushrooms, 6%, bacon and egg bites, 5%, sugar, bacon burger, 3%, salt, modified maize starch, onion powder, paprika flavourings, and paprika extract. Okay, so our pork sausage contains 65% pork, so it's not a lot. Just over half. Water, wheat flour, pork rind, salt, sugar, spices, spice and herb extracts. That all doesn't sound too bad, actually. That's it. No preservatives, apparently, which is kind of weird. Bacon and egg bites contain 38% pork, 25% egg, wheat flour, smoked bacon, which is made from pork, water, salt, preservatives, E250, E252, antioxidant, E301, rapeseed oil, pork fat, potato starch, dextrose, salt, spices, flavouring, milk, maize starch, potato powder, sugar beet fibre, skimmed milk powder, wheat starch, smoke flavouring, spice and herb extract, sugar, colour, which is carmine, and onion powder. Quite a lot of ingredients in the bacon and egg bites. Now the bacon burgers contain 44% bacon, not even half bacon, pork, water, salt, the antioxidant E301 again, more preservatives, E250 and E252 again, 39% pork, rusk, potato starch, dextrose, salt, stabilisers, ground black pepper, E450 and E451. So I get a fair few E numbers in there. A fair few preservatives, which is expected of something that you get in a tin, really, to be fair. So I'm not too surprised, but yeah. Weird percentages of how much of it is actually meat and the rest of it is not. So there you go. Right, so it actually gives you a per can serving, because I think they expect you to eat this whole can in one go, which you probably shouldn't do because it's disgusting, but anyway. Per can serving, 468 calories, so about 500 calories for this, which for a breakfast isn't actually that bad, but it's the rest of the stuff that's in it. So fat, 17.4 grams of fat, so that's pretty high. 6 grams of saturates, which is just over a quarter of your saturates for the day. 47 grams of carbs, so that's quite a lot. 14.2 grams of sugar, which is a lot. Fiber, 12.2 grams, which is okay, but you usually get more fiber out of just a can of beans anyway. 24.8 grams of protein, which is alright. Salt, 3.26 grams, quite a lot of salt. This pack contains 1 serving. So there it is. The all-day breakfast. I guess I should show it to you so you can see what it looks like. I've done mine with a side of toast. I haven't buttered the toast just because I didn't want it to get all soggy while I was sitting here talking about it. So I might go and get some butter after. But yeah, there it is there. I don't know if you can... It's hard. I can't really tip it up because it'll fall everywhere. Let's see, I'll just tip the camera so you can see it there. So there you go. You see what looks like a sausage, the nuggets, the burgers, and the mushroom in there at the top between the 2 bits of toast. And of course there's beans. So we'll try each bit and see how it is. I've got myself a knife and fork here. Don't know why, because I'm probably not going to cut up the toast. I'm just going to scoop the beans up with it, really. So we'll try the beans first, right? Because that's the first thing. Okay. So we start our journey. This is the all-day breakfast from Hunger Breaks. Let's give it the old taste test, eh? Right, this is just beans. They're beans. They're beans. There's nothing too complicated about that. Don't need to go into too much detail about that. They're beans. They're okay. They're about as good as cheap beans that you get from Asda or Tesco or something. They're not the same as Heinz. Although my personal preference are Asda beans. I like the Asda brand ones, the value ones. What do they call them? Asda Smart Price beans. Those are my favourite. I actually prefer them to Heinz, personally. But yeah, I would say they're closer to that than they are to Heinz. Yeah, they're beans. They're nice. I like beans. Alright, let's go for the next thing that's the most normal thing that you would put in a beans, which is sausages. So I want to show you what one looks like. That's the whole sausage. So they're giant sausages. Normally when you buy beans and sausages, they're about half that size, the sausages in it. And I like the Asda ones. So they look to be similar in texture to the Asda ones. So it's probably going to be quite spongy. So let's give it a try. Not spongy. Taste a little bit porky, but they're not all that flavourful. Tends to be when you drown stuff in beans, it just ends up tasting like beans, and that's probably the most prevailing flavour I'm getting in here. The thing with this is that texture-wise, it's not spongy. It's just it just dissolves. Like, just completely dissolves in your mouth, which there's no bite to it whatsoever, which isn't completely unpleasant. It's not that bad. Hey, I like it, but it is what you expect. Very, very cheap manufactured sausage. It's not good sausage as far as sausages go, but as far as going into a beans and a can of beans, it's not that bad. It helps add that little porkiness flavour, the sausagey flavour to the beans, and that's why I like the beans and sausages mostly. Alright, let's try another thing. So another thing that's fairly normal but weird to go in beans. Mushrooms. So this is a mushroom. You get 2 mushrooms in the can. Two of these tiny wee mushrooms, which is stingy because mushrooms are not expensive. But also mushrooms cooked in beans. Not sure I really fancy that. I like mushrooms generally, but this is like a whole mushroom just covered in beans. This might be weird. Yeah, it's a mushroom. Yeah, there's nothing much I can say about that. It's cooked through, so it's okay. It's got the texture of mushroom, tastes like mushroom, and you know what, it's not even that strong a mushroom taste just because of the beans, because all you can really taste is the beans. Alright, next thing. I think this is the burger, because it's supposed to have pork and egg nuggets, and then mini bacon burgers. So I think this is the mini bacon burger because the other thing looks like the nuggets. It says mini bacon burgers, plural, and as far as I can tell, there's only one here. Then there looks to be 2 pork and egg nuggets, 2 sausages, and then 2 mushrooms. So I don't know if I got ripped off there or not, but hey, let's see. Let's give it a try. I'm just going to put the whole thing in. Doesn't taste any different from the sausage, really. Maybe a little bit smokier. But yeah, it just kind of tastes the same as the sausage. It's got a bit more bite to it than the sausage. So it's not quite as mushy, but apart from that, it just tastes exactly the same. I don't know if that's just because it's covered in beans like everything else, but yeah, it just tastes exactly the same. It really doesn't taste any different. Slightly different texture, but tasting, well, yeah, the same. Like I say, maybe a little bit smokier, but not enough that, I think I'm looking for it. So I don't know if it really is or not. Right, well, let's try the last thing. So this is a pork and egg nugget. So this is the thing I do remember from when I had it before that I didn't like it. It was weird. So I'm just going to pop the whole thing in my mouth and see what it is. I'm not looking forward to this one, actually. Wasn't that bad, actually. Maybe sip of my juice here. Pepsi Max. Yeah, you can't really taste the egg. Let me see. I'm going to cut one open because I want to see what it looks like. It's a pork and egg nugget. Is there egg in the middle? Yeah. Let me show it to you. Let me see. I don't know if you can really see it very well on the camera, but like you can see, like in here, you can see the sort of eggy bit. So there's like an eggy, yolky kind of bit in there. It's surrounded by pork. So it sounds like a Scotch egg, but it isn't. Again, maybe there's a slight egginess to it. I don't know. I can't really tell. I feel like I'm looking for that, and that's maybe why I taste it, but I don't. Because it's just so subtle, if anything. But once again, it's pork. It just tastes like the sausage, and it just tastes like the burger. Texture's a little bit different, but still kind of smushy and spongy. It's rubbish, isn't it? It's so bad. I mean, the sausage, the pork and egg nugget, and the pork burger thing all taste the same. They all taste pretty much the same. So there's really not a lot of distinction between them, and you're better off just with a tin of beans and sausages. And then the mushrooms is the only thing that tastes a little bit different, and they just taste like mushrooms, and not good mushrooms. So I'd rather they weren't in there, to be honest. I mean, the plus side is, the beans are nice. They are nice beans, but you get way better things in tins that have beans in it than this. I mean, I've had beans and sausages. I've had beans with like chorizo sausages, which was weird. I don't think I liked that one. I've had beans with like black pudding through it. Is actually really nice. So it's just not worth the extra money you pay for it. Not at all. I mean, you can get a tin of beans and sausages from Asda for like 30p or something, or 40p, and that is way nicer than this. And it's not like you get more in one of these tins. 395 grams is standard bean tin price. So, yeah, disappointing. I wasn't expecting anything great out of this, to be honest, because I have had it before and it wasn't good then. I don't know if you guys can see that, but my light is flickering. Don't know if that'll show up on camera. I need to replace my light bulbs. I think I need to replace that whole light, to be honest. It's kind of old. But yeah, this is... I don't recommend it. I wouldn't buy it. I only bought it to review it for you guys. because like I say, I bought it for that one video ages ago, and then I haven't had it since because I've never felt the need to try it. So I saw it on the shelf the other day. I thought, screw it, I'll get one, I'll try it and see if it tastes any better from the last time I remember. And the simple answer is no. It's crap. It tries to do too much and doesn't really achieve anything. Story of my life, really. We joke. Anyway, I think that'll do for today. Yeah, don't buy this. It's not worth the money. It's not worth paying extra for. Just buy yourself some beans and sausages from Asda, or even just buy a tin of baked beans and buy some nice sausages, some Richmond ones or some nice Cumberland sausages or something, and pour them over that, and you'll enjoy it a lot more than this, because this is crap. It is really poor. But what did we expect? Well, I think that'll do for today. It's been quite a long one today reviewing this, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you made it all the way to the end. Thank you very much for watching if you did, and leave me a comment. Let me know if you've tried the all-day breakfast. I know they do a few other ones in the range. I can't remember what they're called, but there's a few other ones, so maybe I'll try them if I see them. We'll see how it goes. But I'm open to trying just about anything, so if you've got any recommendations, let me know. So thank you very much, and I will catch you all in the next video. I will see you then. Laters.